Hey guys, so today I have a bit of a different video. I am going to say the 10 best things about Sweden in my opinion. I get a lot of comments like, oh, why would you come to Sweden? Sweden is so boring. But honestly, it's what you make of it, and I truly love it here. With that, let's start. So my first thing that I really like about Sweden, but is kind of the most, I guess, contentious one, is the weather. I don't necessarily like when it rains all the time because I live in Borås, one of the most rainiest cities, but I do love the changing of seasons. So like when spring comes up, you see the flowers, and autumn, like you see the leaves falling off, and obviously winter snowing. So there's like a really evident change, and I really like that. It's really fun. The next thing is the transport. So I live in Sydney, and you would think the transport would be pretty good in Sydney, but it's not. Compared to my town Borås, which is 100,000 people, the transport here is incredible. I can get a bus everywhere, anywhere, normally any time as well. Like they stop, I think, like in the middle of the night, but that's it. So I catch the bus literally everywhere. And the bus is always pretty much on time, like definitely different from Sydney. The next thing is school. So school here is a little bit different. It's a lot more relaxed and chilled out. I think the teachers really listen to the students. So, like if they have an assignment and there's two on the same day, the students will say, look, I've got two assignments on the same day, and the teacher will be like, you know what, that's fine, we can change it. And the first time I heard this happen, I thought it was absolutely crazy. But, it's just, I think they really like to listen to the young people and their opinions, and it's really kind of refreshing to see all the teachers are called by their first name, and it's just a lot more, I guess, friendly, equal environment. Another thing I love about Sweden, number 4, is the music. I think it's especially like what I hear in the radio, because that's mainly what I hear, and Melody Festival. I just really kind of love, the type of music. I don't always understand all the words, obviously, but it's really nice to listen to. One of my favourite things is Swedish rap. One of my favourite artists is Daniel Adams-Ray, I think. I'll link it below, but I really love his music, and just listening to the rap, and everything sounds so cool in Swedish. If you listen to it, you'll really understand. Number 5 would be kind of like, Swedish people are quirky in a way, and I love how they have things that they say, this is typical Swedish, and these things are what Swedish people do, and they've just got this really quirky, a little bit awkward, like they don't talk to strangers, it's just this nature about them, and at first it can be a bit intimidating, but you really learn to love it, and I just think it's so fun. Another thing I love about Sweden is people are so democratic and kind of reasonable. So like if I go to return something, like a product that I've bought, it's super easy, and within Australia, like they'll just be like, no, can't do it. Like obviously not for everything, but in Sweden they really work out a way that you can, get the both satisfy the customer and the company. So I really like that. And number 7 would be the equality here. There's definitely a larger sense of equality between men and women in Sweden. Like for example, at school, the toilets, there's no boy toilets or girl toilets, they're all the same. Women, it's not weird for women to have a better job than the man. Neither is it weird for the man to be pushing the stroller or taking like a lot of responsibilities, cooking, cleaning, housework and looking after the children. It's just honestly, yeah, it's not weird here. It's really nice and it's really refreshing. Number 8 would be definitely the nature here. The lakes in Sweden are one of my favourite things, and something I'm going to miss the most. Just walking out. I have a lake near me, so just walking out every morning along the lake is incredible. And in the winter, when you can walk across the lake because it's covered in ice, that's so nice. And when we went on our rodeo trip to Kiruna and saw some of the nature out there, and just all the trees and that, I know it sounds like very typical, but it's magical. It is. It's just like how you would imagine, I guess, Sweden just to be. Number 9 is fika. So if you don't know what fika is, which you should because it's incredible, it's kind of like a coffee experience, I would say. And Swedish people normally fika minimum twice a day, and it's where you basically take time out, pause, kind of drink your coffee and have fika food. which is the ultimate best. So that can be like cinnamon buns or just really like anything. Any kind of high calorie food goes well with fika. And my most favourite thing about Sweden is Swedish candy. I go to Hemekväll like twice, 3 times a week, fill up my candy bag and like go home. So basically the good thing about the candy is you can go along and choose everything you want. So everything that's your favourite, then you weigh it and pay for it. And we don't have this in Australia, so it's so incredible just to be able to choose what you want and get it. So yeah, that's like the thing that I love the most, and I will miss the most, just craving Swedish candy all day long. But yeah, that was my 10 what I think are the best things about Sweden, or the greatest things. And next week I'm going to try and do a video on the 10 weirdest things about Sweden, because I get asked this a lot. So yeah, look forward to that, and thank you for watching this one. I hope you like something a bit different. If you have any suggestions, feel free to leave them, and I will try my best to make those videos. Bye!